Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon to all of you. This is Ishika Majamin, the Divisional Coordinator for Sylhet Division, English Olympiad Season 3. So today we have an amazing guest here with us. Today, Makshud sir, he is here with us, an amazing personality in the theatre round of English Olympiad. So sir, please tell us something about yourselves.
Well, my name is Makshud. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Youth Opportunities, and Youth Opportunities is one of the largest opportunity discovery platform for young people like you, me, and everyone else. So if they come and visit youthop.com, they can find opportunities like scholarship, conferences, internship, and others. And not just within Bangladesh, they can find it from across the world.
That is amazing.
Yes, and apart from that, I am also currently working with the Ministry of Commerce in a World Bank funded project. So what I do is basically I advise on policy recommendations and other issues too for further trade facilitation issues. Yeah.
That's great, sir. Nice to meet you. All right, sir. So how is the air today? How are you feeling today?
Oh, this is amazing. So vibrant, and I can see people from, from all the divisions and also young people. We have children coming here. We have young adults coming here. So this is pretty amazing. The energy is pretty high.
It is pretty high. All the kids are running around, really happy with their medals and all. So, sir, could you please tell me something about something that you know about leadership? Because you know that the main motto of English Olympiad is inspiring leadership. So what are your thoughts about leadership?
Right. Well, that's a very big question, to be honest, because leadership can be defined in different ways. So we have behavioral theories, we have action-oriented leadership, and a lot of other things are there. Personally, for me, it's about yourself first. So it has to start from yourself. So if you ask me about leadership, is that can I wake up at, let's say, 5:30 a.m. in the morning? Can I make the changes that I really want to make, the changes for myself to become a better person? And then to take it to the next level where I can change and inspire the people around me. So if you just pinpoint that one particular topic where leadership is at the core of it, is to have that bigger purpose and to have that intention and the zeal to ensure that I go forward and I pursue that ambition. And in that pursuit, I also have people around me. I engage the people around me, inspire them to get to that common goal.
Yes, sir. That is an amazing answer for leadership.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And sir, what do you think regarding the English language? As you know that we are Bangladeshi people.
Yes.
English is not our first language.
Yes,
so
no.
how do you think English Olympiad can influence the students with English?
I think this is a tricky question because first of all, you need to know about one thing, that you have said it, the English is a language.
Yes.
And that's the differentiating factors. For us, people who are not, English is not our first language. So what happens is that we take it as a subject. When you take it as a subject, you really want to, excel in it in terms of marks. So we'll probably know some of the basic grammar, sentence structure, this and that, but that are not necessarily the entirety of the English language. So we also need to communicate ourselves, express our emotions and whatnot, and that's at the heart of the language. So let's say in Bangla we talk about, we express ourselves more frequently, we can go into a lot deeper sense of our emotions. So that's something that where we need to emphasize, that don't take it as a subject, take it as a language, take it as a means of communicating, of expressing your opinion, your emotions and everything. And that's where English Olympiad should come in. And I have talked about a few of your organizers, that you're also going into the speaking part of it, writing part of it, and other issues, you're also inspiring them. So if you can just communicate and convey this message, that take it as a language, as a means of expressing yourself, which will open up your opportunity for global communications and whatnot.
Exactly.
And that will make a significant difference. And I think English Olympiad has the potential to do that.
Yes, sir, of course. We think that it has already reached more than 103 countries, and a lot of them are non-native English-speaking countries. So that is a huge thing, I guess.
Yes,
so,
congratulations to all of you.
Yes, sir, exactly. So, sir, as you're an expert regarding the youth and subject related to youth, how would you link youth and leadership?
Well, I'll not consider myself as an expert, to be honest, because I'm still, I'd say, in the learning phase, and also I'm growing in my own area. But if you take a look at the history, in any history per se, even in the religious history or in non-religious, it can be political history, even the history of our country, you can see that all the positive changes that we had, even February is coming in a few days, the main element, the energy that we got is from the young people.
Yes.
And if you think about leadership in from a behavioral theory. It has to be about change, and the change has to be defined in one particular area, that it has to be positive in nature and progressive in nature. And in that area, people who are, let's say, confined with their own thoughts, they don't have necessarily that flexibility to go out of their way and think in a new way to make that positive change per se. So that's where the young people comes in, because they're not necessarily bound by all these factors.
Exactly.
So I think we have that potential that we engage young people to make that positive change, and that's where their role as a young leader comes in.
Exactly, sir.
Yes.
That is an amazing answer. Thank you very much. And one last question
Yes,
for you.
sure.
As you've seen so many participants over here, and we know that English Olympiad is growing. So what would you like to say to the future participants, the future campus ambassadors? What would you like to leave a message? What kind of message would you like for them?
Well, to be honest, first of all, I would love to know them more, to be honest, because I have heard you have people working, around 5,000 or more people working with you. And that's an amazing team, to be honest, and you have mobilized that. It would be my pleasure to know them, to be honest, but unfortunately, probably we'll have to find different opportunities. And in that note, I think since they are already engaged, it's also important for them that they also bring in more people to this change process. And so let's say if I bring 2 more people, 3 more people, that's a huge change that we are actually making in progress. So my recommendation or the suggestions would be like, bring in as many people as you can.
Exactly, sir.
And, transfer that knowledge, transfer that experience, and that will be amazing.
We're on it, sir. Thank you very much for your time,
pleasure,
sir. It was an
pleasure.
amazing session with you. Hope to see you again in the next season.
It will be my
Thank you
pleasure
all
to
for
come back.
staying with us.
All
Do
right.
you have anything you want to add?
No, I think all the congratulations to all of you, the organizers, and of course you're doing amazing work. So a big round of applause for all of you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for staying with us. Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Salam.
Have a nice
Take
day.
care. Take care.